see me. So if anybody's logged in, if you could just let me know in the comment section if the volume is okay, if you can hear the music, that would be great. And we'll get started soon. I won't wait too long. But I just want to make sure that everything is okay since we haven't done this for a while. Last week we started, but nobody tuned in. So hopefully we'll have a couple people tuned in, and then we can just get back to our weekly classes, and I'll make a few announcements. If you are tuning in, you can get ready for the class just by either seated or standing. We are going to just do a light, gentle 5-10 minutes of just yoga, gentle flow yoga, either seated or standing, like I said, or you could be on the ground. I'm going to use the stuff from Wellapalooza. I thought you guys would like to see that. And but there are also a ton of modifications, and we'll go from there. Can't hear what I'm going to do. The volume is very soft. Can you just let me know if I speak louder, if that helps? I did turn up the volume on my phone, so I can try to do that again. But if you wouldn't mind just commenting again and letting me know if the volume of my voice is what's important, or if it's the music that's maybe too loud, or if I need to turn up the volume on my phone. So if you wouldn't mind just letting me know that. It could also be something wrong with my phone. So just let me know. Oh my gosh, do something. I'm trying. Let me know if it's better with the volume up, or if you just really can't hear me. I'll give it one more second. Right. Let's just get started. We'll just deal with it. I'll try to talk louder when I'm in front of you guys so you can hear me better. It's probably something with my phone, so next time I'll fix it or use a microphone, and I'll turn up the music just a little bit so you can hear it, and we'll just go from there and deal with this week, make it better next week. So thank you for your patience and direction and feedback, and let's just get started. So get seated, comfortable in a comfortable position, wherever you are. You could be on a bed, you could be seated, you could be standing, you could be on the ground. Just make sure that you're comfortable and that you are not in any position that makes you at all uncomfortable, and that you feel any kind of twerking or anything in your body. You can do anything by modification, and I'll give you modifications, but then we'll go from there. My name is Kendra Nielsen-Miles. I am the Executive Director and Founder of EDS Wellness. This is our weekly Just 5 Minutes class. We took a little bit of a break from it because I had Wellapalooza, which was a patient conference that I held a couple weeks ago. And I'm a patient too, so I live with EDS and all its comorbidities, and I was quite taxed from that conference. And then I'm holding a physician's learning conference June 10th and 11th, so things have been quite busy, and we took a little bit of a break. We were doing this twice a week, and that proved a little bit difficult just because I actually teach a class on Thursdays too called Mind-Body Strategies for Hypermobility at the Mindfulness Center, which is a local wellness nonprofit, and this program is a research program that incorporates yoga and mind-body strategies, and also support group type environment for people with all hypermobility conditions, if you will, or hypermobility spectrum disorders and EDS and all the comorbid conditions. So things have been very busy in a good way, but that's why we took a little bit of break. So now we are back. This is our weekly class. We're going to do it once a week now on Wednesdays at 2:30. I do like it and ask that people register. You don't have to. It's obviously free on Facebook, but the registration actually really helps me know who's going to be around and if anybody's going to be tuning in. And then also I can answer questions or do certain things that people like to do. Not everybody likes to do what I do every week, and I try to change it up a little bit so that we can get something out of it. So also just a note about Facebook Live. I can't see you. You all can see me. Obviously we've had a volume issue, which we're just going to deal with and do the best we can and make it better for next week. But remember, I have no idea where you are. I have no idea what your mobility levels are, what your barriers are. I just ask that if you've never done anything like I'm doing, or if you're all uncomfortable, just watch. And this is not a directive. This is just something that we do to come together to provide motivation for you all and answer some questions and help learn to move ways that feel better and aren't uncomfortable. And that's pretty much it. And so just remember that I can't see you, you can see me. Don't do anything you have never done without asking your doctor or your physical therapist. So that's pretty much my directive and my disclaimer. So with that being said, I'm going to turn down the volume just a little bit on the music. Get seated again, comfortable position, and we're just going to get started. All right, and wherever you are, you can be seated in a comfortable position. I'm going to be seated on this chair on the ground. Sometimes I like to sit down, sometimes I like to stand up. But just get your body in a comfortable position. Make sure that your neck and shoulders and your back are in line. You want to be hanging on your joints or roll forward, and you don't want to have your neck too super hyperextended forward or back. You want to make sure everything's in a slight alignment in proper form. Your shoulders are back and down, but not totally back like this, and that you have your rib thrust forward. You just want to be in straight alignment wherever position you are. If you're laying down and that's all you can do, that's perfectly fine too. Just slowly drift your eyes closed and start focusing on being present in this moment. You can focus on your breathing. It doesn't have to be super fast or super slow. It just has to be. And just focus on that and the music and being thankful that we're here right now doing this for 5 minutes and hopefully getting something out of it. And just slowly breathe in and breathe out. Again, breathe in and breathe out. And when you're ready, you can take your arms and we're going to place them by our sides. And just make sure that when you're sitting, even though I know it's a lot of times not comfortable for all of us, you want to make sure that you're not hyperextending your back forward like this. And you don't want to be curved like that because then that pulls on the lower back. So you want to make sure that you're in as much of a comfortable seated upright position, like I said, but that your back is protected in neutral alignment. Put your arms down to the side. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, arms up. If you cannot raise your arms above your head, please don't. Just go to whatever is most comfortable for you. Raise your arms up, and then exhale down. One more time. Inhale, arms up, and then exhale down. All right, now on the next inhale, raise your arms up, and we're going to take our right arm and we're going to leave it up in the air, and we're going to put our left arm down, and we're just going to kind of slightly think tall and strong and up and over, a slight bend, maybe about 15 degrees, not too far. We don't want to hyperextend. We don't want to go too far just because we can. We're going to bend over and then come back down, arm down. Inhale, arms up again, making sure not to hyperextending your neck up. Leave your left arm up, right arm down again, and then we're just going to kind of bend over 15 degrees, think tall and strong and up versus bending too far over. Take an inhale and then exhale, then inhale again, and then exhale and bring your arm down. All right, one more time. Inhale, arms up. Now interlace your hands when you get to the top, and we're going to kind of just reach up and tall. I don't want you to do anything funny with your fingers if you're uncomfortable, your wrists uncomfortable. Again, I can't see you, so please make sure that you keep your body safe if you are participating, and especially if your arms go numb, like mine do a lot if I raise them above my head. So just be mindful of that. You can always bring your arms down. If your arms are up, kind of interlace them a little bit, and we're just going to kind of do a good morning stretch. Just kind of stretch up, tall, not too far, not too much. If you don't feel anything, that's okay. A lot of times we don't really feel stretches, and that's okay. So think tall and strong, up, and then exhale, arms down. One more time. Inhale, arms up again. And then exhale down. And then we're going to take our neck. Now, if you've ever had surgery, please don't do this or ask your doctor before. We're just going to do a couple little shoulder rolls and neck rolls. So when you're ready, you can have your arms down by your side, sitting tall and strong again, not hyperextending or diving down. If you're uncomfortable, you can modify your position. If this is uncomfortable, having your knees like this, you can actually have your legs in front of you. Make sure that you can make a bolster with a blanket, and you put it underneath your knees, because a lot of times if we are forward, our knees will hyperextend below us. So you want to make sure that your knees are supported if you are sitting like this. So however you are comfortable, your arms back to the side. We're going to just do a couple shoulder rolls. Back. Not too far. And then forward.